in this sector. It's an honor for me to be giving you also this robe. It's an honor for me to say now, with this sash, you are now Queen of the West.
Here we have it, ladies and gentlemen, our new Queen of the West, Miss Most Beautiful Piana Pat from the Western District. So now we have our new Queen, and she will give us an address. Our new Queen.
Master of Ceremony, Mayor Mr. John August Jr., Minister Honorable Rene Montero, Minister Honorable Elvin Penner, Councilors, invited guests, officers and commanders in charge, and my fellow Belizeans. Welcome to the 250th anniversary of the Battle of St. George's Caye. Today, we are commemorating and celebrating the heritage and courage of the Baymen, who became victorious over the Spaniards. As the Queen of the West, it's my privilege to be before you all, inviting every single Belizean to stand proud and celebrate this event, remembering our forefathers who fought in this historic battle, defending what is now our jewel Belize. As our team say, Belize in you, Belize in me, land of the free. Therefore, let us enjoy what has been prepared for us. But first of all, let's give thanks to God the Almighty for giving us our land of the free, sovereign and independent. As Emery King quote, a wise man once said, we Belizeans stand in unity, and as we commemorate the 250th anniversary of this Battle of St. George's Caye, once again, thank you all for being part of this event, and enjoy.
I would like to take this opportunity to again, first of all, to acknowledge the media members that are out here today capturing this wonderful and historic event. But if you can see, we have an ambulance to our left, or my left to your right, which almost has the colors of our celebrations. I believe we have painted the bottom part red. We could almost say it was red, white, and blue. But I also believe we should have brought our old ambulance to park beside it, so you could actually see to what extent we are upgrading the ambulance that the hospital will now be using after today. But I would first of all like to thank Dr. Borland for having lobbied with the Florida Hospital and Adventist Health System for this ambulance in great condition and fully equipped. Apart from donating this ambulance, again with the lobbying of Dr. Borland, they have done missions every year for several years now to assist police with medications and medical care. We also need to thank our government and police for having given us the duty exemption for the ambulance, and I was given the pleasure to pay the taxes and some other import costs. But at this time, before we do the official handing over, which would be from Dr. Borland, myself, and the Florida Hospital of Adventist Systems, the Florida Hospital of Adventist Health Systems, to the hospital, I would like to ask Dr. Borland to say a few words on behalf of Florida Hospital and Adventist Health System.
Good evening, everybody, and I'd like to take this opportunity to say a big thanks to the people and recognize the people who work at the San Ignacio Hospital, the nurses and the doctors that work there, because with these guys, we all at one point seem to end up at the hospital, right? And the hardest thing to do is to be given a job and not have the correct tools to do the job. Sometimes it's very frustrating to do a job when you don't have the right tools. A couple of months ago, I approached Mr. Penner about the possibility of getting an ambulance, because it seems the San Ignacio Hospital was always desperate, or there are always patients in need of transportation, or transportation to Belmopan or to Belize. And Miss Pulido says, yeah, we need an ambulance. Okay. I went to the States and spoke to some people who come to Belize every year on mission trips, and they were very excited to donate an ambulance to the San Ignacio Community Hospital. Would like to say that without there are a lot of people who talk, but when the time comes to really make things happen, you can't find them. And so I approached Mr. Penner, and right away he said, sure, let's do this. And man, this guy was right there. And this guy talked, but he really made things happen for this ambulance to reach right here in Cayo. So a big thank you, and without Mr. Penner, this thing would not have happened. So Mr. Penner, thanks very much for all the efforts you did, and all the contacts you did, and everything that you did to make this happen. The ambulance is not a new ambulance, but it's a working, functioning ambulance. It has the air condition, Ms. Pulido, working good, and it's fully stocked. I hope you maybe have seen it inside, but it has extra scrubs, it has an extra gurney in there, it has for people who might need bandages or suction or anything. It's stocked, fully stocked. So we give you a full functioning ambulance, and we thank you so much for all the work that you do at the hospital, and especially for all the doctors and nurses that work at the San Ignacio Hospital. So a big thank you to you guys, and I hope this ambulance might make your job a little bit easier for us people who eventually seem to end up at the hospital. So thank you very, very much to Mr. Penner and the folks at the San Ignacio Hospital.
Well, without any further ado, let us hand over this ambulance to the San Ignacio Hospital that they not only have waited for and anticipated for a few weeks now, but which they so very much need. I will invite the Honorable Rene Montero, together with myself, to cut a ribbon that has the keys on it, and we will ask Nurse Pulido to catch the keys as it is cut off the ribbon, and therefore this ambulance will then officially belong to the San Ignacio Community Hospital, and we will for sure give Ms. Pulido a chance to say a few words after she has received the keys to this ambulance. And if I'm not mistaken, the ambulance is ready to go, and we will have a driver that will have it participating in our parade today. So thank you everyone again for having been out here today. It's a pleasure for both myself to be able to address you on this beautiful, wonderful celebration, and an extra pleasure to be able to assist the community in an ambulance that we so much need. So I would now invite Mr. Honorable Rene Montero, Dr. Borland, and Eric Pulido to come up front here, and we will do the official handing over of the ambulance.
I said something of the potential, but
invited guests and people of San Ignacio and Santa Elena. On behalf of the Minister of Health, Pablo Marin, Western Health Region, and the San Ignacio Community Hospital, I hereby accept this ambulance. Honorable Minister Penner, with this gesture, it is evident that you have the people of our twin towns and your constituents at heart. I assure you that the ambulance will be put to good use by the people who access health care and the San Ignacio Community Hospital. Today, I thank God for this wonderful privilege. I also thank you, Honorable Minister Penner, Honorable Minister Montero, His Lordship Mayor John August, Mr. Dennis Borland, and the Adventist Health System Florida Hospital for your continued support and assistance to the San Ignacio Community Hospital. God bless you all.